My very own first investment was 3,000 shillings. I'm inspired by that one action of accepting in 1998 to start putting aside the 3,000 shillings, and which was a significant portion of my income then. I was just barely earning 12,500 in gross income. The net was just coming to about 10,900.
10,000, so that's 30%?
Yes. I started putting 3,000 aside. Note, at the point this account matured in 2023, I was paying 347,000 per month. I started off the same program at 3,000.
Wait. Pole pole. Take us back.
Yes.
You started in 1998.
Yes.
How old were you then?
I was 24.
24 years old?
About 24 years.
3,000 at 24.
Yes.
You contributed
23
religiously?
years. For 23 years. At the point this was maturing, I was doing 347,000 per month. Now let me tell you the juicy part of it. In the entire 23-year period, I had put together 17 million.
Wow.
17 million. It still sounds like quite a bit of cash today.
Yes, it does.
But the fact that it was done in 23 years absorbs part of the shock. Let me tell you what. With the 17 million shillings that I contributed, do you know what was the payback? Payback was 38.6 million.
What?
That's the amount that was paid back. That 8.6 million in the 23 years. That conversion sounds terrifying. It sounds too much, but I'm telling you what, it can be done given the timeline. And even you, there's nothing difficult in what I'm talking about. It's doable. The difference is, are you willing to start or are you willing to start later? For me, I started immediately. You perhaps are willing to start later. After getting to that 8.6 million, again, I sat and did some homework. Do I just take this cash and buy myself another car? Do I take this cash and buy my wife a car? Or would I rather put this money in investment? At that particular point, and with the little knowledge that I have in financial advisory, I picked a product called private wealth.
Private wealth.
Private wealth is a product that invests in infrastructure bonds with a minimum input of 10 million. For you to open an account, minimum is 10 million.
10 million.
So you can imagine how many people are investing in that platform.
Not many.
So my 38.6 million shillings, I put it in private wealth, and I was given a coupon rate of 15.83. Coupon rate is like interest.
Yeah.
That you're paid, and the coupon you are paid every 6 months.
Yeah.
So I'm getting 15.83, but this money is paid to you every 6 months. The 6 months payment came to 2.97.
Yeah, because I'm doing the math, and from my mathematics, and this does not even include compounded interest, right?
Yes.
In about the next 7 years, you will have doubled.
Actually, I have done 42 million. I've done the numbers.
Yeah.
Now, if you take 15.83% of that 8.6, it was coming to just short of 6 million. But the 6 million is payable half yearly. So every 6 months, I'm getting 2.977 million. 2.977 every 6 months. Now, the reason I'm telling this story is because I want you to see the importance of long-term savings, the importance of compounding, importance of discipline, which a lot of people don't have. That most of the people can actually be able to build this kind of a fund. The only thing that puts them off is the discipline. And the commitment. Now today, without doing anything, I know I'm making 500,000 shillings every month from a fund that started from 3,000.
Wow.
Is that motivating? From a fund of 3,000, a fund that started off with 3,000.
Matthew, that's how I want to retire.
It's making 500,000 shillings for me every month.
That is how I want to retire, and I'm sure that's how you want to retire. And I think we need a class.
So when I speak to people, I tell them these are the things we need to discuss today. Some people think we should discuss next year. If you look at, say today, Anne is 30 years. And if you're going for a normal retirement of 60, you got about 360 months. Anne is 30 years today, retiring at 60, you got 360 months left. Every month counts. So if you're telling me to talk to you next year, you'll actually be having 348 months left, not 360. And the journey continues. By the time you're starting to make a decision, you'll be having 200 months left.
Or 100.
Or 100 months left.
Yeah.
What you could have potentially done with 360 months can never be done in 100 months. And if you do, it will be a significant amount of financial strain. Today, if you are to tell me to start building a fund of that 8 million shillings in the next 10 years, I'll perhaps need to be putting aside from the day one 300,000. But I only started with 3,000 bob. Time value for money.
Yeah.
Time value for money. Ask yourself, in the last 1 year, how much of your income did you direct into an investment program? Because a lot of the people, when they look at what they did last year, they can only talk about the expenses. There's nothing that actually ended up in an investment.
Oh,
and this is going to explain your financial wellness. Because if you're directing the 25%, or if you're directing a significant portion of your income into the investment, be sure that your status only improves. But a lot of people, at the age of 45, you're already eating your pension. At the age of 45, you're actually eating your future with a bigger spoon. The money that could have given you security at old age, you're eating it now on your 40.